So let's see. Yeah, well, just first of all, just thanks everyone for coming. I really appreciate your support and good to see you all. I don't know if you guys may have heard that I talked a little bit about the Hyperloop. Actually, sort of not exactly a Tesla topic, but we're looking at. In fact, we're going to create a Hyperloop test track, most likely in Texas.
All right.
Nice. So, probably going to hold like an annual sort of student competition to see who can design the pod that can go the fastest in the Hyperloop. So I think that could be kind of fun. Let's see. I mean, I'm happy to sort of answer questions that you might have, or yeah.
How did it go in there?
It seemed to go pretty well. I mean, it seems to be well received. I was definitely sort of, also just trying to get support for selling cars, being able to properly sell cars in Texas, and which we're not currently allowed to do. As you guys know, it's sort of like slightly convoluted. You have to sort of order it through California. This doesn't make sense. And we're just looking fundamentally for people in Texas to have the right to decide how they want to buy their car. So that's really what we're aiming for in terms of the legislative change. That may be a bridge too far. I think if step one, if we can sell the cars, properly in Texas, then that would be a huge win. Right now we're selling cars through word of mouth. It's through you guys. So yeah, thanks for spreading the word of mouth.
I presume you pulled your punches on the hypocrisy of the current laws.
Well, I'm not sure I pulled my punches all that much, but I definitely the laws don't make a ton of sense. And I did sort of I tried to explain like why is this law in place, because people understand like why was it put there in the first place. The reason the law is there, it was originally put in place for a just cause, which is the big car companies were trying to disenfranchise their franchise dealers, particularly Ford under Jack Nassar put a lot of pressure on the car dealers to sell their franchises back to the corporate parent at a really fire safe, low price, and so the auto dealers went to the state legislature to seek protection for these sort of nefarious actions, and they got that protection. But the law was overly broad and prevented even new car companies that had never granted a franchise or were just selling direct from being able to sell cars. So now the auto dealers are using a law that was put in place for a just cause. They're using it for an unjust cause, which is not right. So I think it's just important for legislators to understand the original rationale for the law and why it made sense,